Market crashes. This is undoubtedly one of the best ways of making short-term profits. Okay, market crashes. Now, this isn't necessarily a market crash necessarily. When the market crash, normally it's because of FUD. Now, FUD stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD. And normally that comes as a result of some really negative news affecting cryptocurrency. So one of these was literally a few months ago where Jamie Dimon from JP Morgan said that Bitcoin was a fraud, okay? And that sent fear into the cryptocurrency market and everybody was selling. And then, of course, everything went right down, but they all bounced back up again. And that was a great way of making money when it hit the bottom and on the bounce, okay? So market crashes are great because there's temporary fear and then the confidence comes back when the fear disappears. And when the confidence comes back, that is where you make the money. So in this instance, this isn't a market crash necessarily. This is a Bitcoin fork, okay? So Bitcoin is going to be forked in literally just over a week into SegWit2x. And this has made a lot of people pump Bitcoin. This went a couple of weeks ago from 5,500 to now 7,600. It's just gone down a little bit, 7,300. But it's led to it getting pumped. And yesterday, if we had a look yesterday at this page, we would have seen Bitcoin in the green. Everything else was in the red. Okay? So forks and market crashes are great for the altcoins because it makes them all plummet. And that's when you can make money off the bounce. Now, today they've bounced back. Ethereum yesterday was $290. Litecoin was $53. Neo was $23. So a lot of these cryptocurrencies have bounced back because when the markets crash, there's fear. And then when the market fear goes away, everything bounces. And then you can make good profits. So right here, if we're looking at daily profits, okay, and in the cryptocurrency game, a lot of this FUD happens and forks happen. And so you can easily do this on a daily basis. So on yesterday, if we're looking at what the whales do, which is 5 to 10% profits, they would have made a profit on, Bitcoin Cash, profit on Ethereum Classic, and even now this went up to 25%. That was on news and speculation. IOTA went up 5%. You can see quite a few here. Komodo went up 4%, nearly 5%. Bitcoin Dark 17%. Binance, Vertcoin 5%, Monacoin 8%, Verge went up 18%. So basically, you can see here that certain cryptocurrencies, and quite a few of them, you could have made the whale prices, the whale profit points, 5, 10%. So when you look at market crashes, this is a great time to get it on the pivot. It's a great time when it bounces back, okay? When you notice that, let's say during a Bitcoin fork, when you notice that they are having some downwards movement rather than bullish movement. So Bitcoin was having bullish movement and everything else bearish. But then when Bitcoin started having bearish, everything had bullish. And that is where you can make great money. So market crashes are a great way of making money. And in some instances, probably one of the best ways of making money because they always bounce back. Most altcoins always bounce back. And you look for the high quality ones. The ones that have a bit of market news, okay, that's a bonus, okay? But, in most instances where it just literally bounces back because it went too low anyway, that's where you can make good profits, okay? 5 to 10% profits. And you can see that that's very achievable here. There's some that make a little profit, but a lot of them, if you do your research right, will make great profits. A lot of the high quality cryptocurrencies will make you great profits if you get in at the right time. Metaverse was one of them. This was one that I pumped on YouTube. It was at $2.20. It went up to $5. And then yesterday it went right down to under $3 again. And I was like, what the hell is happening? And now it's got pumped because it was literally one of those coins that you couldn't believe went so low. And so you got involved in it because it hit the bottom. So this is a great way of making fantastic, fantastic profits. But you have got to be careful that you don't invest while it's going to the bottom. You have to wait for it to slightly bounce. That's why you've always got to be kind of on your guard doing day trading. You've got to kind of always be looking at the market, seeing what's going on, and making sure that you don't buy before it hits the bottom because you could lose more money. If you invested $1,000 whilst it's going down, then it could easily turn into $400, $300 if you've gotten in at the wrong time. So wait for it to bounce and then put a stop loss, okay? Because that means if it bounces and then goes down, you haven't lost anything. But If it does go up, you can make the profits. Okay, so this is a great way of doing it. Okay, fantastic way. But again, it relies on attention and it relies on technical analysis. Look at the coins. What are the ones that are likely to bounce back a lot easier, and then go for it.